It'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, this Houston team, this is a franchise that's only been around since 2002. Been a bit of a bumpy ride along the way, but here they are in their first ever Super Bowl.
And it's a unit that's believed in themselves. And let's face it, not many people believed in them going into the season. They were certainly not one of the favorites. But they've gotten better each week, and now they sit on the precipice of a first-ever title for any NFL team in the city of Houston.
Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the prevailing thought was no Tom Brady, no Super Bowl. But they're back looking for their second win in 4 years.
And add that to the first one that they had previously. Remember that one out in San Diego, partner? A big second half against the Raiders to get their first Super Bowl title. Now they want to get another one. Tom Brady or not, the Buccaneers feel good about this one.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident, I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl is unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. Throwing is Allen on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Allen going to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. We'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the handoff, Taylor. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Now a give to Taylor. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to Taylor on first down.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
41 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive in this Super Bowl.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10.
Allen's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run left with Pollard.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this.
3-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Allen.
And a fine chase on the right side, complete.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Allen. And his throw here
is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamar Chase. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Meanwhile, the home throw going into the hands of Williams. 3rd down and 1. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his receiver, Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Texans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. 3rd and 3. Play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 34. First down now, but that clock rolling. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to get this to the 31. Clock running, the Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Again, it's Taylor.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
McPherson's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Olave.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Allen now on first down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
"15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he's got it inside the 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Trying to defend the out route there. Got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 54 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Allen. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. To the right side, this is Taylor. Down to about the 22 here. Now 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. and they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and
take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
that strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Mahomes going to throw.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
.13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is incomplete.
Oh,
like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Here's Mecole Hardman.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return.
And the Texans will take over. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
121 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Jamar Chase,
his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the fourth. A pivotal moment in this football game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Throws out left, it's caught by Williams.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Taylor. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And a lane slowly materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation.
Touchdown, Texans!
Jamar Chase
with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Texans are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl.
Carlson down to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's caught by Pitts.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Mahomes will throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So Allen's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
After the last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Allen to throw it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Allen hit. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. George Kittle from 17 yards out.
And the Texans are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. A
this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my mind. Keep with a real. Don't want talk if it ain't about the deal. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you does like a wide out. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your